guys. Some of you were mad that I didn't watch this battle. I skipped it for some reason, or I watched it off camera or something. I really can't remember. I've been watching so many videos lately, so I can't remember. But let me watch this one more time on camera and tell you what I think. Kind of torn between whether I think that was a bit too try-hard or not, and at the same time I'm gonna say that was such a high level of technical beatbox. I have to give credit where credit is due. It's not just I mean, it's definitely not about personal taste, right? I prefer being objective as much as possible, and so that was a very high level round in terms of technicality. There was a melodic aspect missing in the round, definitely, so I think we should encourage beatboxers to be a bit more careful with spamming techniques for a full round straight and maybe 2 rounds back to back. It's just you have to think of it as an attribute, right? You can't just go full put all your eggs in that one basket, right, of technicality. You have to like equally, you have 100 points and you have technicality, musicality, whatever else, like complexity, skill, and I don't know, maybe authenticity / originality type of thing, and you have to equally distribute those to make like a good chemistry and a good final outcome of a beatboxing artist, right? So if you go all in on technicality, I believe it's only gonna work for so long, because you can only be so impressed with technicality if the other aspects are missing. And so with Vilbuz, I believe that that's partially the case. I don't mind, you know, he was spitting all over the place in the acoustic environment. I actually like that. I like it when beatboxers are not like too self-conscious about some sort of image, because that's what beatboxing is about. You're doing it with your mouth and you're gonna be spitting, and I want us as a community and as fans and just in general as people to accept that part without mocking it, right? And so I'm also kind of used to it right now. Obviously I did not react, and I don't feel too heavy about making jokes about it or anything. So that's as far as aesthetic of his round is concerned. I think he killed that round. I think he included a special sound that I don't think I've specifically heard before. there was a solid structure to the round as well, but I think it was a bit overwhelming. So there's something off for me, right? As much as I'm impressed, there's like something missing in the round. But so let's check how I feel about it once I can compare it to Gelber's round.
Switch.
Oh, music only flex.
I can't believe this guy just literally summarized my fucking feedback in one phrase, in a part of my feedback.
Sound like everybody else.
Unbelievable.
Can't compose or write a text.
Unbelievable. He's using it as a way to
put you down
diss
like
him.
all the rest. Cause it's my time to buy some. Rise up. My time to boom shirt shirt boom shirt 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 boom my time to
He's selling it with the flexing as well.
Switch.
sounds like a
Well, I'm gonna give that to Gelber because that round had character to it, as opposed to Vilbuz, right? There's character, and he made it personal. He is so less, like the technical level is nowhere near the same. Vilbuz is the superior beatboxer in the complexity and technicality domains between these two guys. However, this is a battle, and Gelber managed to portray this as a battle. He made it a battle, right? He made it personal. He attacked, he mocked, he made a I'm gonna say simple beats that we were able to easily perceive and enjoy as well. So there's nothing too overwhelming on that. It had the necessary elements, in my opinion, to edge this round. At no point was I more impressed with any of his skill level than I was with Vilbuz. I am more impressed with Vilbuz as a technical beatboxer. However, in this format of battling, I feel like Gelber has the necessary touch to edge this first round. Let's see how it goes.
Switch.
sounds like a Electro Easy and the original. Gel böyle bana only singing is enough. rising shit. You said only singing.
Why did you hit the razors? Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway, it's just not doing it for me. I like the vibe. Also, there's one more thing that I'm gonna have to say with Vilbuz. I don't wanna undermine his skill. Obviously, a very technically skilled beatboxer, but I'm wondering, and not all of us have the same financial capabilities, so I'm hoping that he's either gonna win some competition or he will be able to afford one of these cool microphones like Gelber's, for example. It feels like he does have a decent microphone, pretty clean as well. He doesn't like emphasize it, and so the point is, I want to hear Vilbuz on a clear, nice microphone and see what he sounds like, other than the acoustic version in the toilet, right? But as I said, Vilbuz, I don't know if you're not there yet financially, and if you also, this is just stupid assumptions, but if you're not there yet financially, don't worry about it. You're there with the beatboxing level, so finances and all that stuff are gonna come eventually, and I am definitely excited to hear Vilbuz on a digital setup as well, a nice digital setup with a cool microphone. Wait, one more time. He's countering him.
Switch.
You said only singing. I got both, bitch. They told me I should go away. I told them to get out of town way. They told me I should awake. I told them to get out of my way. Pull me. I told them to get out of my way. Don't get in my way. Don't get in
Wow, yo, this one is very close, very close.
All right, that's Gelber for me, but let's see how it goes with the judges. This one's simplicity just won me over. The battling intent, the willingness to win. So, a few tips for Vilbuz. Try to make it as personal as possible. Personal doesn't have to always mean attacking somebody with words, right? With phrases. So you do this, but you don't, like maybe with the beatboxing structure, with countering them, which happened in this battle twice. And if you can start the battle, because you are at a deficit to some degree when you start the battle first, if you can start the battle by being personal, I think it plays in your advantage.
Congratulations, guys. Wow, I'm struggling a lot right now. What can I say? For the first round, Vilbuz was really technical.
Yeah.
A lot of really impressive combos. The execution is really incredible.
Yep,
And
I agree.
And I like the creativity of all the patterns he was doing. It was a really nice round, first round. And for Gelber, there was a little more structure on his round.
Yeah, for both rounds there was structure.
He told more like a story. It was less like a demo. But first round, I would say it's really close. It's really close for first round. Like you have the best of the two worlds. But for round two, Vilbuz took his time more, and it's very clean. It's very clean, and I had a lot of surprises with all the combos of speed snares and stuff like that. I really loved it. I really liked the creativity in this round. And Gelber did an interesting counter using his voice also. He tries more things in his round. It was a lot of things were very interesting, and it's very close. It was really able to respond to some things. But I found more surprises in Vilbuz rounds. It's very close. I have to choose. My vote goes for Vilbuz.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Okay,
First semi-final.
the legend chose Vilbuz. The legend has chosen Vilbuz. Okay, interesting choice.
Gelber versus Vilbuz.
Vilbuz.
Oh,
It's
man.
not.
Okay.
Is it Vilbuz?
So who I
No,
think
Vilbuz.
won, and overall my vote goes to, is going to be Gelber. Now let's try to explain it. So for me, Vilbuz, great beatboxer, like no complaints at all. He have a style. He has a style.
Yeah.
Like, you can feel it. I just felt like he was kind of repeating himself a little bit in a way, especially with his combos. Also, it was kind of harder for me to connect to his beats, especially his first round, just because, I don't know, I felt it could do a lot better structure-wise. I saw him struggling a little bit with the last drop of his first round, and also the second drop of his second round was kinda not hitting for me. It felt like it changed to a whole another section. Maybe just me, maybe it was the placements of the snares. I think that was like what kinda took me off, but I don't know, it just wasn't hitting for me too much. But his second round was a lot better for me. Like, I understand it a lot than the first round. With Gelber, really, there's no like complaints. I mean, with both of people, but Gelber, like, you can see that he put a lot of time and a lot of thought on these rounds, and you can call it songs. It feels also kind of more fresh to hear when it's kind of, you can tell, oh, okay, this has this melody and this round has that melody. It's like you can really separate it. And I think that what's great and what separates, or like where Gelber shines the most, is with the structure of this round. Yeah, I absolutely loved it. The counters from both of these guys were solid. I really enjoyed it. Overall, I think Gelber had a better structure, was easier to follow, and also I was more connected with it. So my vote goes for Gelber.
Okay. Well, Helium doesn't. Helium doesn't have official feedback to say apart from just giving his voice. But anyway, I would actually love to hear why Helium votes the way he votes. But he voted Gelber, 2 votes to 1. Let's see what the comment section thinks, just for the buzz. A lot of people think that Vilbuz won. That's how you know that That's how you know that the community is not full of casuals and they appreciate technicality a lot. But anyway, for me, I like the argument of winning because it was easier to connect to. That's a great argument for me personally, and it is an aspect that has to be kind of considered by the participants and the beatbox practitioners. You have to be easy to connect to. That's a great argument. Apart from all the technical stuff, you have to be easy to perceive, connect to, relatable, and make it easy for the crowd to enjoy your craft. So anyway, thanks guys for watching. I agree with this decision, and I'll see you in the next video.